The knowledge of the universe is very old known to the human beings, but as a matter of fact, we know only 0.01% of the total universe. Even after so much discovery and development and research work, one cannot say with near certainty that he knows everything of it. The boost for knowing the unknown thing woke when Galileo discovered the telescope, which changed the entire branch of astronomy and cosmology. The diverse wildlife we have on Earth might also be present on another planet. With this expectation, human beings started their journey into space and deep space, and also a journey which included many failure and great success. Starting from the greatest space launch in history, we humans are moving towards more technological advancement which human race will witness in near future. In this episode of What's Hidden, we discover NASA's journey to Titan. NASA, one of the space agencies of the United States of America, decided to launch the Dragonfly mission after the success of the Cassini missions to the Saturn's largest moon, the Titan. Although we know very less about the Titan before the Cassini, but after it was successful, Cassini gave a lot of information along with the success of Hawkins, which was connected with Cassini. Titan is the largest moon of the Saturn, second largest moon of the solar system after Jupiter's giant Ganymede. The reason why NASA chose to have mission on this moon was that it has water beds above and underground, which has the potential for life sustainability. The key inspiration of this mission was just the insect, that is the dragonfly. It has 4 wings, 2 on each side, and it has a relatively fast speed. Dragonfly will be a rotorcraft lander, much like a large quadcopter with a double rotors and octocopter. Such a reductant rotor configuration will be able to tolerate the loss of at least one rotor or motor. Each of the 8 rotors will be 1 meter in diameter. The aircraft will travel at about 10 meters per second or 36 km per hour and climb an altitude of about 4 km. Almost all the instruments that are present on the Dragonfly rotorcraft machine is similar to what we have in the Mars Curiosity rover, but one disadvantage of that Mars Curiosity was that it traveled at a very slow speed. That is, it traveled 22 km in the last 7 years. The Dragonfly mission rotorcraft machine has a structure similar to a quadcopter drone, which has 4 rotors connected at the 4 sides of the rotor machine, and which can stable itself at a certain point by increasing or decreasing the speed of one or more rotors. But initially, when the Dragonfly mission was proposed, its structure was said to be just like the structure an helicopter had, just one rotor which revolves at a very fast speed. The crust on Titan is similar to the one that we have on our Earth, but one main difference is that crust is under a watery bed which shifted at a rate of 30 km within a year according to report. You might wish to see the water in Titan as the water that we have on Earth, but unfortunately the bad news is the water is totally frozen because of extreme temperature. On Earth, our water body consists of the molecules of H2O, that is hydrogen and oxygen, But in Titan, the water surface is made up of methane.
The power source is called a multi-mission radioisotope thermoelectric generator, or MMRTG for short. The MMRTG converts heat from the natural radioactive decay of plutonium, curium, or strontium into electricity. This power system charges the mission two primary batteries. The heat from the MMRTG is also used to keep the machine tools and system at the correct operating temperatures. The Seebeck effect is a phenomenon in which a temperature difference between the two dissimilar electrical conductors or semiconductor produces a voltage difference between the two substances. When heat is applied to one of the two conductors or semiconductors, heated electrons flow towards the colder one. If the pair is connected through an electrical circuit, direct current flows through that. The voltage produced by Seebeck effect are small, usually 1 or 2 microvolt. It provides engineers with a lot of flexibility in operating the machine.
Largest moon, Titan, has a thick atmosphere and a frozen surface rich in organic molecules. In 2034, a NASA mission called Dragonfly will arrive at Titan and study its chemical makeup. Dragonfly is a rotorcraft designed to visit multiple sites across the moon's varied terrain. At each new landing site on Titan's surface, Dragonfly uses a pulsed neutron generator and onboard gamma-ray sensor to detect key elements such as carbon and hydrogen in organic materials or oxygen in water ice. Dragonfly determines if there are well-defined layers of these materials just below the lander. For a closer inspection, Dragonfly uses its drill to generate tailings from Titan's hard, frozen surface. These surface samples can then be ingested through the pneumatic system, carried with Titan air into the chilled sample lines and to the sample collection carousel. One of the carousel sample cups is placed in a pneumatic port. The cup captures the surface material from the cold air stream and transfers it to the chemical laboratory for measurement. Pulses from a laser release large organic molecules from the surface sample for analysis in the mass spectrometer. The mass spectrometer sorts molecules by mass and measures diagnostic fragments that tell Dragonfly the kinds of chemical components that are present in the surface and whether there are molecules of prebiotic interest. For those potential prebiotic samples, a new cup is placed into an oven and heated to release molecules into a gas chromatograph, where they are sorted for size and type before entering the mass spectrometer. This advanced separation of organic components includes isolating molecules with the same formula but different chiral arrangements, or handedness. Having a preference for one-handedness over another is a key biosignature for life on Earth. When the chemical analysis is complete, Dragonfly may choose to take another surface sample or find a new location on Titan to investigate.
The drilling process that the Dragonfly mission will follow is quite similar to the one that we have in the Curiosity rover. This technique is called the freed extended, that keeps drill bit extended out past to stabilize a post that were originally used to steady the drill against the Martian rock. It lets Curiosity drill using the force of his robotic arm, a little more like the way a human would drill into a wall at home. Like other things, Titan is also a mystery to astronomers. It might be quite far away, but its remnant teaches us how solar system was formed. Although Cassini probe is no longer with us because it suffered a collision in the Saturn's atmosphere, but the information gathered by the Hawkins mission is praiseworthy use by Dragons. The Dragonfly mission is supposed to be landing for picking its first sample at Silk Crater, which contains prebiotic elements which supports life on that moon. At this end of the episode, we cannot say anything with near calculation and precision that what will happen in future, but we can only expect the success of this mission. Thank you for watching.